and where I went with my Indian register motorcycle with my Indian flag, and they were like, "What? Are you coming from India here?" I said, "Yes." "As a woman, you are alone and traveling so far alone?" I said, "Yes." "You are not afraid of?" I said, "I think you are a nice man, nice person, and why should I feel like afraid?" These girls were so happy that you have come here and we are fighting with the government that we can also ride. So they are also really fighting, and they said, "You set an example here that a woman can do anything, I mean anything. You just challenge her and she will do it." When we say biking, I think the bikers knows that this is a world that we live in. This is a world. So we get help, we get brotherhood and sisterhood. They don't see the color, they don't see you are rich or poor, they don't see your CC. They just know that you are a rider.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the amazing Meenakshi Das. Come on, put your hands together for her. Welcome to Beyond Borders, a journey of two wheels. Welcome Meenakshi. 67 countries, a solo traveler all over the world.
Thank you.
Tell me, how did you start riding? How did this whole world of riding come into your life?
So I'm a very new to this biking actually. I got my first bike in 2019 only. Yamaha R15 V3.
कितने साल में आपने 67 countries cover किया?
1 year में.
Give her a round of applause, yeah. This is phenomenal.
So
Wow.
my first challenge was Umlingla Pass. Second challenge था लगा कि थोड़ा बड़ा करते हैं.
अच्छा.
फिर लगता है सबसे बड़ा करते हैं. क्योंकि when I planned the itinerary, I was planning that I will cover all the countries that will come on the way.
Okay.
So that way I planned, and it became like 67, but I crossed 64 countries because Myanmar is closed, I cannot go. And Ukraine and Iran, I didn't get the visas. So I did 64 countries in 1 year.
Wow, a round of applause for her. So that's extremely inspiring, and I know you have a few slides that you'd like to show us. So I'm going to let Meenakshi do that.
So this was my cute bike, my first bike, and this is Umlingla, the same year I did it. Because I'm from Northeast and it's very far to go, and it's challenging also with this bike. So, and I left my job for this, of course, because 1 year I was riding, I left my job for this, but you know now I'm here, so it's a big thing. And this is Maharashtra. I got a lot of love. You can see the flag off ceremony done by the governor of Maharashtra. They trusted me, and I met the excellent people who really trusted me when I was zero. And that was the first challenge to cross the border, because I planned to go through Oman, but I couldn't because Yemen, Oman had some issues. So this was my bike boxed inside, and I took it on a flight. Though I didn't have any sponsor with me, I took it as a challenge. I put my land in mortgage so that at least these steps I can do: the visa, the shipping, and the carnet. And the people in Dubai, the first country, UAE, where they prayed for me, that's me standing, the people prayed for me so that I can complete it and I come back. And this person in Saudi Arabia, oh my God, Saudi Arabia was the drastic sandstorm area when I rode for the first time. I didn't have that experience when you ride straight and suddenly you get the storm and then your bike is going outside. So it was the bad experience and I struggle a lot. This is the Saudi Arabian person. There was language barriers. There was many things happen on the way. My bike got stopped because there was no fuel. This guy just helped me and he said like that. I said, "What is that?" He said, "This is from my bike, from my side, the whole full fuel tank." And he said, "I'm not going to, this is from my side because you are a guest in Saudi Arabia." So this is the people who helped me throughout 1 year that I'm here today and I completed. And this is in Jordan where I was stuck for 13 days because I didn't get the visa for Iraq. Those people I rode with, this is Hog, the Harley Davidson group people. I rode with many Hog people. But they said, "We got big bikes, big CC bike, big size, big money. But you, girl, you are tiny, your bike is tiny, but you got good guts that you are here today." So these many friends I met on the way, and this is the first ferry my first ferry experience with the motorcycle to Iran. Iran was challenging because there the girls are not allowed to ride motorcycle. and I was there riding because I'm a foreigner. So these girls were so happy that you have come here and we are fighting with the government that we can also ride. So they are also really fighting, and they said, you set an example here that a woman can do anything, anything, I mean anything. You just challenge her and she will do it. That's the thing. Yes. And this is the snowstorm when I fell badly in Armenia. There is an accident, of course, because my tires were not for snow. So I had a very bad fall, but without the brake, I came down to 20 kilometers. I don't know how, because I'm very new to biking, but I managed somehow. So many challenges happened. It was not easy. But again, challenge I love. You can give me one challenge and I'll do it. I think it's that the thing. So many people, again, these people are hog. Many people, I'm telling you, many people's entire, every country, these are the crops, you see? This is Italy crops, and these are the hosts. Okay, about the hosts. I was riding because without a sponsor. So what I did, I was finding hosts. Every country, I got hosted by the local people. And they hosted me, they feed me, and they took me to the beautiful places also with the rallies and everything. So that way I completed my ride, actually. And this is the UK, the TT race, you know. The TT race, Isle of Man, where the bikers are crazy. And where I went with my Indian register motorcycle, with my Indian flag. And they were like, what, are you coming from India here? I said, yes. As a woman, you are alone and traveling so far alone? I said, yes. So you are not afraid of? I said, I think you are a nice man, nice person, then why should I feel like afraid? That was my answer. And he said, oh, wow, really good. And this is, I think you will feel goosebumps when you will feel, this is a British established motorcycle club. In 1950, they established this motorcycle club in UK. And they invited me as a special guest. And only 2 Indians were there. One is Sardarji, one is Patel. 2 Indians who were feeling like, for the first time, we can see someone holding a mic and giving a speech and representing India here in UK, that you got guts and you did something really big that we cannot think also. So that was really nice. As an Indian, I was standing there, you know, from a very small city, Guwahati, Assam. So this was a really big thing for me in UK. And the thing, you know, the muds and all, the border crossing. It was not easy. This is from when I was coming from China. I think I was the first one to cross China, and this was the Laos. Laos is super with off-road. Those who want to go, please go for off-roading to Laos. It's really nice. So this was Laos, and many things happened. Also in Georgia, I was stuck for my visa. They sent me back, go back, you cannot get the visa. So many things happened. It was not easy. Everything was for the first time to me. I applied the visa for the first time in my life for this ride. So you can imagine how many visas I did. So, oh, nice. My bike totally broke down. When I was riding at 130 on the middle of the highway, it was jungle at the front, jungle at the back. It was stopped suddenly. So total engine I changed in Moscow. And I was so lucky because that from God is planning entire thing, and God is sending people for help. And this bike stopped in Moscow. I mean, not Moscow, it's 500 kilometers away from Moscow, but in Russia. So I changed the whole engine. It's new engine now to the bike. So when we say biking, I think the bikers knows that this is a world that we live in. This is a world. So we get help, we get brotherhood and sisterhood. They don't see the color. They don't see you are rich or poor. They don't see your CC. They just know that you are a rider. So, no, that's the thing. And I want to request everyone in India, because outside I saw already that they really help without any calculation, without anything thinking. They just help. So I want you that please help each other like a brother, like a sister. Then one day you will get, in return, you'll get the help somehow. So just get ready to help each other, please. So with this help only, I'm here today. So you see, this is the result. So, you know, memories. So I met many people, many pets, many kids. Like memories, I'm telling you, they've cried. I don't know why they cried when they see me, that how come you are starving and you are riding every day 800, 600 kilometers. I said, this was a challenge. I took it for the first time to represent my country. And I will do it. I don't know how. So these are some memories that I was carrying. So I wanted to show you. And inside the helmet. So that's my husband. That's my daughter. So actually, I was missing them entirely within the ride I was riding. And you know how my mother is also very old. I was crying inside my helmet that why I think I'm out, so maybe I'm very feeling guilty also. But they are the pillars. They are the pillars to me. So this is my story, and I want you to do something really big, because for me it was really unbelievable that I did it. So I think if you are also dreaming something really big, just go for it. I think you will do it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Meenakshi. You truly are an inspiration. But before we let you go, I'm going to open up questions from the audience. I'm sure a lot of them are extremely excited. But first of all, a round of applause to this amazing, determined, courageous, and wonderful biker that we have the privilege of talking to. So give her a round of applause. Come on, she deserves a lot more than that. They say biking teaches you a lot of things, and I'm sure you've learned all of it by now. And thank you for sharing this story with us. You're extremely inspirational. So if any questions in the audience, please feel free to put your hand up. We can ask her. I actually have one question. How much does it cost to travel 67 countries in a year?
When I made the budget,
Yeah?
you want the budget, right?
Yeah.
So entire budget was 54 lakhs. It was when I counted my stay, my fuel, my visas and everything. But I didn't pay 54 lakhs. So it was all crowdfunded by people.
That's amazing.
Really,
So I'm
telling
asking this for riders who I'm sure are extremely excited to do
Don't
something
think that
like
if you
this.
don't have money, you can't ride. I'm standing here without money. I rode 65 kilometers.
That's amazing. That's really nice. And why did you end up choosing the Dominar as your
Because
lovely
I'm short,
companion?
basically. I have a Royal Enfield 411 and Yamaha R15 V3, and I cannot buy very expensive bikes, first
Yeah.
of all. And so I chose Bajaj because it's easy for me a bit, and it's really comfortable. So that's why I chose, and for my height also.
Oh, that's great. And you said, oh, we have a question from Sir. Great. So let's take a question in the audience. Can we get a mic there, please?
Hi, Meenakshi.
Hi.
A small question, an unconventional question. How many shoes did you change
Okay.
all over?
This shoes, it's not mine.
Ah,
I'm telling you the story. I met one rider. He's a very old man. He's the owner of the big Harley Davidson showroom in Sweden, Polaris showroom owner and KTM showroom owner. He's a big shot in Sweden. I didn't know.
Okay.
I got him as a host. There is if you search in Google, Bunker Biker, if you know, Bunker Biker, where you can just host a biker for free. You don't charge anything. That way, I met that person. One day, he said, I was there for 2 days. One day, he said, I'm going to take you to a motorcycle store. And then I saw the big Harley Davidson showroom with all new big Harley Davidson bikes. There he said, I need something from you in return. I said, what? He said, I need your boots. I was wearing a boot which was so bad, torn, because I was riding in rain, whole 1 month. I rode in one month with that boots. It was bad. He said, I want your boot and a signature on it, and I will keep that boot in my he got a big club for riders. If you go, he can host you.
Whoa.
That's amazing.
And he kept my boot. Now what? I thought he will give me a new boot. He gave me this boot. This is his wife's boot who died of cancer. And that lady was a brilliant rider. Her dream was to ride more. He requested me that, can you wear these boots? I'm getting goosebumps. Can you wear these boots and ride so that she can travel more with you?
Wow.
So this is my boot story.
That's it. That's a beautiful, beautiful story.
And this is the I'm telling you, the respect.
Yeah.
What I've earned, if you ask me what you earned in this,
That was my next
the
question.
respect.
Yeah.
The respect.
So that's exactly what I think bikers are looking for, right? And you are bringing this out through such nice stories. It's lovely. We have a question from her.
So
What's your name, ma'am?
Samira. So when I saw her, जब मैं अंदर आई मैं उससे मिली, So I got the goosebumps already, and I've been following her, this journey, and I know her husband. We all met on a ride in Northeast. So when I came and I asked her, "Are you believing कि ये तुमने कर दिया?" Okay, because I know when anyone goes for such really deep riding journey or any journey on that matter, you can't believe. So I think this question is to you. I want you to give me the expression again that are you really believing this that you have done it?
Really, I keep telling myself, hey, you did it, you did it.
You really did.
I really can't believe it that I really did it. As if my bike is coming, actually is flying. She's flying from Malaysia. I think my bike is flying and then I'm going more.
You're off again. Wow. So you're always on the road. Any more questions? We have time for one more, I think, there.
Yeah. Hi, Meenakshi.
Hi.
Congrats, real achievement.
Thank you.
What was your inspiration, your motivation, and how did you just start off? The first step. The first step is the most difficult, always. So how did you just start?
How did it started?
The ride, yeah.
So I went to Nepal actually, first time solo ride from Assam to Nepal with a friendship message. When people came to me that how you are trusting people and coming all the way alone. Are you not afraid? You are really setting a good example for the youngsters who is coming up. So I thought if I am motivating people, why don't I do more something like this and something bigger? So then I checked something. I checked Ankit also who was here before.
Yeah.
That okay, many people went to London with their bike. So there must be a way to go to London. So I chose that okay, I'll also go to the London road, I'll do it. But then I decided, no, I'm not going to skip any country who will come in front me, and I'm not going to fly back to India. I'm going to complete it. So
Wow.
that way I made the whole itinerary, and the whole itinerary was made by me without any experience. And today here I'm standing and telling you, I made the best itinerary, best, according to the climate.
Yeah.
So that was the best itinerary, and that way I planned, and it became 67 countries.
Wow, you're really giving all of us a lot of hope. For all of us who've been sitting on the fence waiting to see कि हम कर पाएंगे कि नहीं, तो it's so much of inspiration. So let's get one last question from here. Last question from sir in the yellow t-shirt.
Yellow, yeah.
Miss Dash, you had shared something about Iraq, right?
Iran.
So you met people over there, the ladies out there, they are not allowed to ride. So how many fans you already have over there? Do you have any plans to go back there and do something for those ladies?
They are
Anything?
not allowed to ride motorcycle in Iran.
So I think the locals are not allowed to ride motorcycles in Iran, but a foreigner can. So
Foreigners can.
I think Indian
They can
women
sit
are more than
behind as
welcome.
a pillion, imagine, but they cannot ride.
Yeah, I get that. So we Indians, we are privileged. So at least the ladies in India, they are good, they are safe, right? And we
Yes.
are happy for them.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
So as a cause, do you think, because you have witnessed this thing, right?
Yeah.
Iraq is going through something, right? So any kind of like thing you would be looking forward to do something in future for the ladies in Iraq?
I
Help.
already spoke to them. That I'm coming with a big group because many riders wants to ride abroad, but they don't know how to do, when to do.
I think a great plan is if you can
and
take
we
all the
will-
women from
we
here.
will take them along with us.
Yes.
But you can join with us. Now we'll see.
They
who
can sit as a pillion, right?
They can sit in a
So,
pillion, yeah.
so all the lady bikers here, I think, should go on a trip with you to Iran, and all of you should ride bikes and take all of them pillion.
Yeah.
And that will make a statement in Iran.
Correct,
All right.
sure.
One last question from ma'am here. Can we get her a mic, please? One last question from here.
That's lovely what you have
Thank
done.
you.
It's
Thank
amazing.
you.
For you to know I'm Iranian,
Yay!
and I've been riding in Iran, and I crossed Iran. And you said is correct. Iranian women are not allowed to ride a
Yeah,
motorbike there.
Yeah.
And it's difficult to get on a bike, but they have permission to get on a track
On
and
the track,
ride
yeah.
and then do it. An initiative already started in 2018.
Yeah.
And I request the government to change the law for Iranian women after I finish my world ride.
yeah.
And if you want to do anything in Iran and you do anything, what is the best that's going to help them? Because the government is a very different kind of government.
Yeah.
And as long as you're posting more photos of you as a woman, what you are doing and
Yeah.
how you are doing, that's the only thing. But we are trying our level best to
Yes,
get that
yes.
one done in Iran.
Yeah.
And as soon as it's done, I will be the first one to go back there. Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you so much. On that note, Let's give Meenakshi a big round of applause. I know you all have a lot of questions, but she's going to be around at IBW, and I'm sure all of you can interact with her. Meenakshi, thank you so much for the inspiration that you are. On behalf of Gulfstream Track, I'd like to give this to you as a thank you. Loud applause, everyone, for Meenakshi Das, 67 countries, an absolute legend. Come on, put your hands together, everyone. A big round of applause for her.